This week we head north from Illinois and enter the beautiful winter wonderland that is northern Wisconsin. The three of us explore Potato River Falls and endure some ice-covered steps and steep drop-offs. And we go visit the easy-to-get-to Saxon Falls and see some incredible views. Then we give snowshoeing a try in the fresh powder snow in the nearby town of Ironwood, Michigan. Finally, we take a drive to the incredible Lake Superior as a winter storm moves in to see the rough waters. So get all bundled up and come experience northern Wisconsin with us. We are on the road to our next Airbnb in Wisconsin, so we wanted to go ahead and check off our Wisconsin French fry for Riley.
From Culver's.
The one and only. Founded in 1984 in Sauk City, Wisconsin.
Alright, you ready?
Here we go, Riley.
You ready, Miss Bean? Wisconsin fry.
Wisconsin fry is off the list. Good afternoon. We are just outside Gurnee, Wisconsin, and the three of us are getting ready to do Potato Falls. So this is about 3/4 of a mile. There is a lower falls and an upper falls. It's pretty icy, pretty snowy here. We've got our bibs on, we've got our crampons on. Miss Beans has one of her little snowsuits on. She's learning how to walk in her shoes for the first time.
We'll see how that goes.
We will see how that goes.
I have her backpack on just in case.
Yeah, just in case. We always have that with us. I definitely did not get our vehicle stuck while parking in the first 10 seconds. That didn't happen whatsoever. I drove into a snowbank because when you're backing up with a backup camera, everything looks white and you can't tell. I really thought I was going to have to put the chains on just to get out of a parking spot. So yeah, we're going to explore and see what Potato Falls looks like. We made it to the bottom. Those stairs were something. I don't know why they didn't like shovel them for us. The fact that we got here and got ready and we're here for like half an hour and there's no other cars and nobody else was showing up, maybe that should tell you something. But
it's really not that many stairs. If they weren't covered in snow, it'd be totally fine. But each stair has about a foot, if not more, of snow on it. So we were kind of trying to go down the very side that has like this much without a foot of snow and hold onto the rail. And I was trying not to fall on my back, so I didn't crush beans. And it's a good thigh workout though.
Oh yeah, they're burning. We got Candice got a Theragun thing for Christmas that we brought, so I think we'll be using that when we get back to the house tonight.
It's very pretty.
It's beautiful, yeah. Very muddy, but the river is muddy, but yeah, very beautiful. And
it's snowing.
It's starting to snow. What do you know? All right, let's get back up and see if we'll tackle the lower falls. I don't know. I think there was 350 stairs to get down to the lower falls, so.
We went over to look at those first, and the stairs are right at the beginning of the trail, and it just looked like it was like this caked in snow. You couldn't even see that there were stairs, so.
Yeah, when stairs are completely covered, it's basically a 45-degree angle ramp of ice, so we'll see. Going down was pretty fun. I think the most fun part is actually going back up. I can't fall backwards because I got all our gear, and Candice can't fall backwards because she has the dog. So If we have a bloody chin in the next shot, you'll know one of us fell. Nice work. Yeah. Candice and Riley have decided to skip the Lower Falls trail. Riley was getting a little bit cold, and those stairs are a lot, so they're hanging out in the car. I'm gonna hit the Lower Falls trail by myself really quick. I'm hoping the view is worth the 350 steps down. I think it's gonna be, but we will see. That's what these stairs look like. A little bit worse than the stairs to the upper falls. I've made it down the second set of stairs. This is definitely the one that has the 350 stairs. I can hear the view of the Lower Falls. It is right around the corner. I think it's gonna be worth it. I think it's gonna be great. All right, made it to the bottom. That's a pretty darn good view. I think that was worth the risk. Sometimes you just gotta push yourself, even if it means going completely by yourself into an unsafe environment. Lesson of the day, you can never be hurt. It's impossible. There's a little offshoot of a trail. I see some footprints. I'm gonna walk down that for a second and see where it goes. I don't think I can get a better view than this, but I don't know. I'm already down here, might as well investigate. So the trail definitely goes further. It kind of hugs the riverbank, and there's a little bit of a drop, not far. You have to get a little bit too close to the river than I'm comfortable doing by myself with everything being frozen over, because you really can't tell what's beneath your feet. So I'm gonna do the safe thing. You're welcome, Candice, you're welcome, Mom, and head back up to the top to meet Candice and Riley. I have resurfaced from the Lower Falls. I'm back safe with Candice and her. She's back there too, sleeping, I think. The Lower Falls were harder to get to, definitely much steeper, way more stairs. They were pretty. There's a few trees that I kind of thought were blocking like the perfect view, but if you have micro spikes and you want to shoot for an adventure, I'd say try it in the winter. Just watch your footing. A couple of the railings were busted, so you kind of had to jump from place to place. But yeah, all in all, this is definitely a really cool set of falls. We are getting ready to walk to Saxon Falls. There's not a whole lot of information about this. There's not even an all trails. We think it's just down this road, but we will find out. Riley is back on the ground, out of her backpack, ready for an adventure. So let's see what we can find. Alright, we made the 13-second walk from the parking lot up to Saxon Falls. Saxon Falls, I keep wanting to say Saxton. This is a really cool viewing area. Someone said there's no view left because there's like a pipeline system, but you literally follow the signs that say Saxon Falls. So Riley's a little chilly, the snow's coming down pretty good now, so I got her wrapped up in the old Carhartt, keeping her warm. Yeah, this is definitely worth a stop. I would say if it's winter time, park in that upper parking lot because it's a really steep hill. Summertime, there's a lower parking lot and it's like a 10-second walk, but yeah, definitely worth stopping for.
We are at the Red Devil and Upper Ridge Trail in Michigan, I believe.
Ironwood.
Ironwood, Michigan. As you can see, got some fancy snowshoes. This is our first time ever trying out snowshoeing, so we're gonna see how it goes. I believe this trail that we're going to do is about 1.5 miles, and it should be very flat, which is why we picked this one. So we don't have to go up and down hills or anything. So yeah, beans is on my back, all bundled.
Even's got a beanie on the beans.
It is about 10 degrees, so it is quite chilly. Yeah.
We got about 5 inches of fresh powder last night, so we thought this would be a great opportunity to try it out. So we'll see how this goes.
What do we think so far?
Well, I was under the impression that your snowshoes weren't supposed to sink into the snow, but this is like literally just fluffy powder, so I don't know how they wouldn't sink, but as you can see, you can't even see my left snowshoe. So you're kind of in like a foot of snow. But
Trudging along.
it's not very hard to walk in them though.
No, I expected it to be much more difficult. I did just stumble. I think I stepped on a log or something. We have been snowshoeing for about a half an hour or so, and Candice said, hey, how far have we gone? And we've gone a 1/4 mile in a half an hour. When you are making the trail, it is much, much harder and it's much slower. So we turned around because Riley's pretty cold. He said it's like 10?
Yeah, it's like 10 degrees today. If it was like 30 something, I wouldn't really be that concerned about her, but she has on a really big snowsuit thing in her backpack, but I don't want to get too far and then be like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. So this was kind of just to try out the snowshoes for the first time. We just wanted like a pretty flat place to walk. So
yeah, I think snowshoeing might be a me and Candice thing if it's this cold and we can leave Riley at the tiny house, but it's really fun. I'm really enjoying this a lot. This is neat.
It's not hard.
No, and like Candice said, I just really expected not to sink into the snow at all for some reason, and you sink. There's a couple times the snow is up to our knees in some of these drifts, so
yeah. But I don't think it would be any easier just walking through this in like snow boots. Like these don't really add any weight to your feet. I was thinking that you were kind of going to be like, feel like you were lifting a weight.
Oh, like fighting the entire
with like
time?
every step, so it was really going to tire your legs out.
Yeah.
But I think I'd be just as tired if I was just trudging through the snow in snow boots.
Our legs are already a little bit sore from going up and down the stairs at the Potato River Falls, so we're feeling it some. But no, this is a lot of fun. I think this could be something cool for us to keep doing. So we're going to head back to the car and get a game plan to see what we're going to do next.
After snowshoeing, we decided to take a drive on the aptly named Lake Road that hugs the southern shores of Lake Superior. While we're very used to seeing deer back home in Virginia, we have never seen so many deer in our entire lives at once. The woods and roads were full of them. Lake Superior is the largest of the Great Lakes in North America and also the largest freshwater lake in the entire world based on surface area, claiming 10% of the world's surface freshwater. The surface area of the lake is 31,700 square miles. The lake is so large that once water or another substance enters the lake, it takes an average of 191 years to move on to one of its tributaries. Over the years, there have been over 350 shipwrecks on Lake Superior, most famously the Edmund Fitzgerald, who sunk in November of 1975 about 300 miles east of this point.
We are getting ready to walk to... But you have to get a little bit too close to the river. You have to get a little bit too close to the river than I'm comfortable doing by myself. Thanks for watching Riley Roams. Please subscribe to our channel to keep up with all of our travels. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave us a comment below about your favorite part of this video.